Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing, and today I've got something actually really special for you guys. These literally just dropped earlier today, well, technically yesterday by the time you're seeing this video. Went and grabbed myself a pair. I was lucky enough to be early enough in line where I could actually get my size. A lot of people that were in line didn't actually get their size, but I was lucky enough to get my pair. So without further ado, let's take a look. But first, I want to give a big shout out to the folks over at the new Jordan store here in LA, actually run by Foot Action. It's called Flight 23 by Foot Action. So I was able to grab me a pair while I was there. Very dope. These were the usual price of $160, which is what you usually pay for the Air Jordan 1. Obviously here in LA, there's a lot of tax, so it's like $175. But that's not really what you're here about. What you're here about is to see this actual shoe, and it's one of the most, I would say, unanticipated shoes. No one was really expecting this, and a lot of people, myself included, thought that it was either fake or a custom or something like that when the shoe first popped up. But the shoe is real, and here it is. There's actually two colorways of this shoe, and this is the colorway that is actually supposed to release in December from what I've heard according to rumors, but I guess they just did an early release because of Complex Con. So let's take a quick look at the shoe. As you see, it's the normal Air Jordan 1 box, and as you get into the box, you see the shoe, and here you go. Very unique Air Jordan 1 to say the least. So as most of you guys know, I am a big fan of the Air Jordan 1, and this one kind of takes things up a notch. So this is called technically the Air Jordan 1 not for resale. Some people are calling it the Air Jordan 1 no L's, but I guess we'll just stick with the not for resale name because of the huge branding there on the midsole. Not for resale. They're technically calling this sale, so it's like yellow. I think it's taxi black, and sale is the colorway here. You see that. So yeah, I'm actually on my way to Complex Con right now, and I'm editing in the car, and I know I just said that that yellow was called taxi. That's actually not the color. It's actually called Varsity Maze. My bad. I apologize. Back to the video. Have the taxi there at the bottom, but that's not really what you were worried about. This is what you're worried about. It says not for resale there. On the left shoe it says photos, but on the right shoe it says no, so no photos there. And then here at the edge of the toe box it says please crease. Obviously these are meant to be worn and not to be resold. As most of you guys know, reselling has become a huge part of the sneaker culture, and it almost kind of determines what's hot and what's not, even though what's reselling may not be the dopest shoe out, but because you can get a lot of money for it, people are wearing it because they want people to think that they're wearing shoes worth a lot of money, or they want people to know that they have enough money to get those shoes, or they want to resell those shoes. So there's a lot of stuff kind of tied into the culture around what makes things hype, what makes things dope, and what people buy because of other people wearing it. So I won't get into all of that here, but as you see here, again, it says no photos there, not for resale here on the lateral side of both of the shoes. Comes with an extra set of yellow laces, and obviously they have the black laces as well. And almost as a plea for you not to sell the shoes, they actually say wear me here on the tongue. And then on the inside, to take things up a notch so that you don't think these are limited, which oddly enough, they actually are limited right now. It says general release, and as most of you guys know, when something is a general release, most people don't pay that much attention to it because you probably can't sell it because it's a general release. But then on this side, it says, sorry, this pair is not numbered. Again, a bit of a knock at the resellers and the reason why people sell shoes, just mostly because they're limited as opposed to just being a really dope sneaker. But outside of those little flourishes that they've added to Peter Moore's design, the quality of the leather on the shoe is actually really nice. If you've worn Jordans for the last couple of years, you know that the Jordan 1 has been getting some nice quality leather on these pairs, and this one is no exception. It's tumbled leather as we expect, but the leather is a really nice quality. It's nice. It's not like the harder plastic that you sometimes get on these shoes. They still have like the nylon on the tongue. And then I believe there's something special on the insoles as well. Let me take a look here. So on the insoles, this one says no. And then on the right shoe, it says L's. So that's where it kind of gets the other name from. So here it says not for L's, but on the outside it says not for resale. On the back again it says no photo. So really, I guess it's up to you what you're gonna call it. The culture will call it what the culture will call it. I think the name not for resale is going to stick just because resale is such a big thing in the culture right now. But I just wanted to give you guys just a quick look at these. I probably won't actually wear these because of that bright yellow, just not a color that I generally wear. I actually have the Honeybee LeBrons, and those came out, I believe that's the 9, and he's on the 16s, and I think I've worn those twice in 7 years, so these probably will get like the 2-time wear in 7 years, just because yellow is not one of my favorite colors, although I do really love the Air Jordan 1. They do have a red pair that's supposed to be coming out next week, and I do definitely plan to get my hands on those because I would wear those a lot more often just because I love the red and black shoes. Anyway, with that being said, just want to give you guys a quick look. I am Jacques Slade. Let me know what you think about these. Is this a cool concept? Is it a whack concept? Is it too late for Jordan Brand to be doing something like this? Do you find it funny, or do you think it's super whack and you wouldn't buy these if you had the opportunity to? Anyway, as always, I'm Jacques Slade. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you really like what you see right here, why don't you go ahead and turn on those notifications. I'll see you guys soon. I appreciate you. Peace.